Well, there's got to be more clues around here. The moon! Poem that says, when the moon is in the sky, like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Swing? I like swings. I haven't actually been on a swing in a while. Let me get on another one. Tree looks like a tree from a legend. Few people wouldn't think of it. Yeah, it's Yggdrasil. Yggdrasil. That couple is really annoying. Like to get a chance to... Oh. I want to get the chance to be as annoying as them someday? What? Detectives aspire to be annoying? Main door? Requires a key card? Okay, what is that little light? You can see the apartment. I can't go anywhere. Can I talk? Already talked. Let's move. I guess the elevator. In the park, Kobayashi met a man in a white uniform and followed him to building 3. After going upstairs, he discovered the man was living on the same floor as Zhao, and the man at his door and saw Kobayashi had followed him, but he ignored it. He lowered his head and retrieved the key from his inside pocket to enter his apartment. The man inserted the key into the lock, and Kobayashi leapt forward. Coming home from work? It's already 10:30, and this guy was deliberately avoiding us. Yes? Do you live here? I'm just a tenant. My name is Lee Jun. Lee Jun. Lee Jun? Lee. My name's Lee. Is there anything I can do for you? You're very polite. My name is Kobayashi. I'm trying to understand something, and I'm looking for someone to talk about it. Could you spare me some time? I'm a little busy. Oh, don't be like that. Did you just ask me if there's anything you do? Look at your uniforms. You're cops, right? You're the experts. What's going on? It's not that big a deal, but to be blunt, a boy who lived in this building disappeared into thin air. You suspect he's been kidnapped? You usually say, really? Did I say anything about a kidnapping? Do you know something? How is this possible? The level of security in this neighborhood is well known throughout the city. Didn't the security guard stop you when you tried to come in? Yeah, it was. I agree. So I'm trying to understand what happened. Do you know anything about it? I don't know. I'm the guy who closes the door immediately when he comes home. I don't know anyone in this neighborhood. But this is a serious matter. Aren't the child's parents back yet? Hmm? He doesn't know if the boy's parents aren't around? They already know about this and are on their way back, right? Uniform. Are you a pilot? No, conductor. Or it could be a pilot. He works for the railway company. No, I'm a train conductor. Oh, sure, a friend of the railway. So I hope you'll find the boy soon. Sorry I couldn't be of any help. Stop! Wait! There's something I need to ask you. Slam. The man didn't hesitate to slam the door. Ungrateful. That man. Why do I feel like he's somehow familiar? Of course he's familiar. You've seen him before. Have you seen it? Have you before? It's the first time I met him. You've seen him before too. That guy. Yeah, that guy. I wonder he reacted like you did when you saw him. What do you think of him? I guess he would be from this neighborhood, but I didn't expect him to appear right in front of me. I didn't pay that much attention to him, but according to the security guard's description, he and Zhao seem to have similar personalities. Don't you agree? Sounds like it, but they're described as being loners. I almost said losers. As a train conductor, wouldn't he be the kind of person that many children look up to? Yes? It seems we should investigate him more thoroughly. Seems we collected all key information. Detective Kobayashi, have you come to a conclusion? Not yet. We still need to go somewhere. I did corner that guy Lee, but the mystery hasn't been solved yet. Where else have we not investigated? You'll find out if you come with me. It's a privilege to be able to work with a beautiful woman such as yourself. That's enough. Don't talk to her like that. Matsuda's is not an object you can toy with. Seems like you've had a bad experience before. Kid, take my advice on this. Now that you're here, I have something to tell you. Coincidentally, I do too. Let me speak first. I thought you said let me speak first. Yeah. We should go to another location where we'll find some clues related to Zhao for sure. If that's the case, I'm telling you to let it go. You can all go home. What? So you found Zhao? That's great. No. I've convinced Mr. Zong to send the police to take over the case. That old woman is really crazy. Why'd you have to go and make such a mess of things? Kid probably just went to an internet cafe or a classmate's house to play video games. You have no idea how wild children are nowadays. Found any evidence? Evidence? Of course. I've just told you my reasons, and Mr. Zong agrees. Matsuda, let's call it a day. You should go home and rest. Today was exhausting. You should all be thanking me. This case is not as simple as a child running off to play someone's house. You're dismissed. Dude, listen to me. Nothing more to say. You're dismissed. We shouldn't have been called out here in the first place. Because I haven't found out anything concrete about Zhao, what if I can find him? Do you think you can? Can't it wait until morning? I think I should stay. Now the investigation is going well, I'll find him straight away. Kid, don't make this bigger than a deal than it is. Just confirm with Mr. Zong that you were telling the truth and that you were indeed transferred to be lead investigator of the CID. What is this? Got it. But don't forget, you're only officially on duty from tomorrow. And even if you want to handle this case today, you will have to go home, get your documents in order first. Until then, I'll handle this, okay? Oh. Looks like I found a way to convince... looks like I have to find a way to convince the chief. It'll be midnight soon. I need to buy myself some time. Or I'll need to take it up with the chief, right? Are you out of your mind? You know it's sometimes better to keep your mouth shut, right? It's no use anyway. Unless you can prove that this is indeed a kidnapping, I have no time to play detective with you and that old woman. So that means if I can convince you that she didn't wander off on his own, I can continue to assist the investigation? Depends on whether or not you can do that. Matsuda, can you keep your eye on Lee? Don't let him slip away. Be careful. Sue isn't easily convinced. Don't worry. Dude, although we don't have much time, we should have a chat. Stop calling me that. Why do you gotta have to be so weird? Super weird. Team weird. Battle? First, let's review the incident itself. At 4:30 this afternoon, Zhao's grandmother discovered that Zhao was missing and reported to police at 5:30. Oh, he wasn't abducted at 5:30. He was abducted at 4:30. And then for an hour, she didn't know where he was. You and Matsuda received instructions and began the search, but so far, you haven't discovered his whereabouts. Stop talking nonsense. That's all you have to say. I'm leaving. Why do you think Zhao simply got lost or went to a friend's house to play? Are you really part of the criminal investigation department? If it were kidnapping, the kidnapper would have made a ransom request. You heard that phone call before. It's a child using his mobile phone to make a call. But nothing came through apart from some noisy background. Do you think this call was to help? It was a call for help from Zhao? Haven't you ever seen a crime movie? If a 10-year-old primary school student were tied up, he would still have the opportunity to use his phone to make a call for help? If that had been a call for help, he would have heard some suspicious voices or something. Did you hear anything like that in the recording? might have gone to play with some of his friends and forgot his Dallas family. I have heard this kind of thing before. He's presented his arguments. I need to pick an argument and show that there is a contradiction to that. So, friend's house, because we heard the recording and it sounded like a train conductor. Considering the clues at hand, is there any strong physical evidence to contradict this theory? This one. What's wrong with my statement? Taco Bell? Is the chalupa box back yet? It needs to be back. That I will think about it again. I need to be cautious. If my answer is unreasonable, it may mess up everything, and that would mean game over. What did we find on the scene that shows that Zhao didn't simply go out to play? I mean, he didn't go out to play because his soccer ball's like that? Oh, he didn't go to a friend's house because he doesn't have any friends. Someone witnessed Zhao being picked up by a man in white who left the neighborhood with him. Postcard, I want to leave 1 foot. He didn't have any friends. Someone witnessed him being picked up. Okay. So we could do this again. And then use this. Wow, I'm already getting my butt kicked. What did we find on the scene that shows Zhao didn't simply go out and play? I wonder if it's even this one. Oh, it's shoe. Okay, sure. I feel like my trains of thought work too. So look at this. Security guard picked up the shoe in the park on the way to the building's back door and confirmed the second shoe was missing. Wouldn't it be strange for the boy to go to a friend's house barefoot? Sometimes shoes can wear out, right? This shoe is brand new. Are you paying close enough attention to the clues? Don't push it. Okay. Also, you don't seem to be well informed about Zhao's character and living situation. According to my investigation, it's unlikely that Zhao went out to play with his friends, because Zhao's personality is as follows. Introvert. According to your respondent's description, Zhao is very introverted and has very few friends, and even though he plays in the park sometimes. Rather than having a hard time making friends, he seems to actually be unwilling to make friends. His grandmother seems to be very upset about this. Even so, there is no evidence to prove that he has been kidnapped. He may have left the residential area on his own, right? I haven't read all of the report. Eh? Witness saw Zhao being carried away. He didn't leave the residential area place on his own. A witness! So it's not like you said at all. He didn't just go out and forget to tell someone. He was actually carried away, which means the situation is very dangerous. Show me Matsuda's report. I feel like he's just not wanting to do it. No. You're suspicious. Matsuda has the report. You need to meet up with her to have a look at it. I'll go along with what you're saying, but what should we do? Zhao's been kidnapped by a stranger, and we're just sitting around doing nothing. It's true, Zhao's being held captive by someone from outside is this neighborhood. The current situation would be really bad, but Zhao wasn't kidnapped by an outsider. How can you be sure? It's a large neighborhood. The entrance is supervised by security guards. The residents need to have access to the neighborhood. This one. They need a key card. In a posh neighborhood like this, there are strict security guards at their entrance, and anyone wanting to enter the residential area needs to have a key card. So you're saying an outsider couldn't get in if you didn't have the card to pass security? That's half correct. Eh? Apart from that, it's just as difficult to take a child back out. Oh, dude, I just realized we had a cool scar. Yeah. There would be a slim chance of sneaking in, but definitely not as easy to take a 4th grader back outside with you in broad daylight. So they call elementary primary. I thought primary was like kindergarten. Okay. Are you kidding me? Did you say Zhao wasn't taken by an outsider? You're contradicting yourself. Seems you still don't get it. Have you talked to the security guard? Of course I have. No suspicious people were spotted, right? Yeah? Then don't you see what's going on? What am I supposed to deduce from that? At least we've reduced the scope of possibilities. And tell me, who's the criminal? Criminal? He lives in this neighborhood. Eh? That's why he had a key card and was able to take the boy away without raising the security guard's suspicions. Hold on. If he had a key card and took the boy, wouldn't the security guard have seen him? He wouldn't have found out. Eh? There's only one possible reason. He went voluntarily. The boy knows the kidnapper. He followed him voluntarily, and that's why the security guard wasn't suspicious. You mean someone he knew committed this crime? Exactly. I've already discovered where Zhao is, and we are going to go there now. I should point out the location on the map. So I think it's the railroad? Why there? The evidence to prove this location is... Although we can't really hear anything on this recording, if you listen carefully, you can hear some background noise. The indistinct but regular sound, doesn't it sound like a train to you? A train? That's right. When Zhao called, he was on the train. Just when I thought you didn't have any more tricks up your sleeve. We killed him! Victory! Victory! How about it? You believe me in a little bit now? You're clever. I thought you'd just depend on your position as chief inspector. Oh, that was nothing. There's more to me than meets the eye, like a transformer. Do you want me to take it back? Calm down, it was a joke. Where'd you come from? Did you say you were transferred? Where were you transferred from? I don't want to talk about it. Why? You sure are hiding something. No, I don't mean to hide anything. Transferred because there was no girl on the other team. Oh. Forget it. I don't care. You don't need to tell me. You don't like to show it, but you can be quite sensible. Huh, look at you, saying something flattering. I wonder how Miss Matsuda's doing. Matsuda? Could send her a text and ask. I don't have her number. I forgot that you're new here. Thank you. I've earned it. And just like that, I got a pretty girl's number. Want to show you how to use your phone? No, I know how to use the text. Whenever you receive a phone number during the game, you can open the phone tab in the upper right corner, open the app, and then click on the plus button to enter the number. If you successfully added a character, you can call them. In general, only a specific point in the story will give you that dialogue option, but so be sure to pay close attention. Has a shake function. The shake button can be found in the upper right-hand corner to interface for adding contacts. Try shaking. Maybe something unexpected will happen. You should add numbers from now on. We often use SMS to gain contact. Magical girl! Can I shake it? Can I turn it on? Pay? That's a cool number. Go back. Hi, Pay. Shake it. It's literally just someone going like this. No. Shake it. Okay, fine. We're adding cha-cha. Is your name I don't want to buy a house or a subscription, nor do I want to donate money or take up a loan of any kind. What'd you say? What I just said. I'm not here to sell anything. Then who are you? I got your number via the shake function. Is anyone even using the shake function anymore? Yes? Do you think it's a good way to meet new people? It's not very reliable to meet people like this. I'm pretty good at it, if you say so. Your name is very cute. Are you a girl, right? Mm-hmm. What kind of work do you do? Work? I'm currently working for the customer service of a detective game with a blonde protagonist who isn't too well known yet. Go on. Do you need Kanban? Let's call it that. Did I actually find the number of a Kanban employee? There's nothing to be excited about. What kind of game do you represent? I'm not a spokesperson. I'm just for the customer service, and it's a detective game. I'm very good at solving puzzles. You are? Then you can also play it and see what happens. That's right. I'm from a criminal investigation department, so I'm a professional. You're a police officer? That's right. I'm the head of the criminal investigation department. I'm very handsome. How come your character is so similar to that in my game? It is? Must be destiny. Nope. So what do you like to do when you have some free time? You're interested in that? That's right. Go shopping, cuddle with a cat, chill at home. That sounds very leisurely. I prefer staying home. You and I will really get along. I also prefer to stay at home. Looks like you don't pass up on even the slightest chance to get things started. What do you mean? Since you represent a detective game, you must be very fond of solving puzzles. Yeah, I'm interested in the unsolved mysteries of the world. Like what? Aliens and ancient civilizations. Do you believe in aliens? Well, the universe is huge. Okay, I'm done. That's hilarious. If I go back to that, it'll be right where we left it off. Okay. Okay, hold on. Can I just add that? Open your phone and add to your phone. Remember to say hello to her. So do I have to write the number down, or can I... Because I was hoping when I did the little add number thing, it would just add it. 6, 6, 2, 7. Dude, it's the only thing on his freaking phone. It is 662 737 84. Hi. I don't know this number. Who are you? It's me, Kobayashi. How'd you get my number? That guy Lee really did leave the house, and I followed him. Just thought he went to the train station, right? What? How did you know? He went to this train station just now. I saw him walk into some kind of lounge. I couldn't have followed him, but I couldn't follow him, but he was only in there for a minute or two. Was Zhao in there? I peeked inside when he opened the door, but it seemed to be empty. Where is he? He's looking for something. I'm not quite sure for what yet. Well, you should keep following him, and Sue and I will meet you at the train station. I'll let you know if anything happens. You're as reliable as you are beautiful. Don't say stuff like that. You. Oh, you. Let's get going. I need to get to the train station. And what a hassle. January 20th, 11:30 p.m. Main Station.